Archangel Michael says, the signs have been piling up and the energy has shifted so quickly, even the stars are struggling to realign themselves. You may not have realized it yet, but something powerful has been waiting just outside the walls of your ordinary days. The truth is, someone has been fighting an internal battle about coming forward to meet you, and they can't delay it any longer. This is not a regular moment in time. It is the ticking second before destiny breaks its silence and steps into your life wearing the face of a person you once never expected to see again. The emotional weight of this meeting is already pulling energy toward you in waves. This isn't by chance. It was foretold before either of you ever knew each other. That moment, the one you've dreamed of but thought might never come, is finally anchoring itself into reality. Prepare your soul, because what you are about to witness will shake your spirit awake in the best way possible. Even those who try to interfere, delay, or distract this meeting are now powerless. It was written in the fire of divine will, and no human intention can stall what must now unfold. They cannot put it off anymore because the pressure in their heart is louder than their fear. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The tension has reached its final stretch. This individual, restless, broken, and still hoping, has reached the moment of release. Their mind keeps returning to your presence like a soft light in a dark room they can no longer ignore. Your name keeps ringing in their ears even when they try to drown it with noise. Their dreams are flooded with your face, and every sign from the universe is pointing to you. They thought time would fix what they broke, but time only made the longing worse. They've walked through crowded rooms trying to replace the essence of your spirit, only to feel emptier with each passing encounter. The regret they carry is not just emotional, it has begun to touch their physical body, like a weight they can't shake. And now, they are moving toward you, not because they want to, but because they must. They are being pulled forward by an invisible force, and every step they take now has your name carved into the direction. Their thoughts are no longer private. The angels have listened, and the answer is clear, it's you. Type Amen to get blessing 652. Archangel Michael says, this meeting is not ordinary, it's a spiritual eruption. Your energy has remained consistent, even when life tried to bury you in distraction and doubt. That calm strength you carry has become a magnetic signal in the spirit realm. This person who's coming toward you thought they could rewrite their story without you in it, but the ink keeps vanishing, and your name returns to the page every single time. You are the chapter they left open, and now it demands to be read to completion. They have seen your growth from afar. Silently, they watched you rise when others collapsed. The mystery of how you survived has become an obsession in their mind, and they know now that you are not just anyone, you are the miracle they never expected. Their pride kept them from reaching out before, but pride has now collapsed under the weight of divine order. You are not just someone they miss. You are someone they need. Type Amen to get blessing 987. They are rehearsing what they'll say when they finally see you again. Every sentence they imagined gets tangled by the emotion of knowing they might not be forgiven. But they are willing to risk it, because silence has become louder than your absence. You might not recognize the version of them that approaches you now. Life has softened them in ways pain never could. Their voice may tremble, but behind it is a truth so pure, it could split open the sky. This meeting will not come with warning, it will arrive like thunder after years of silence. One moment, your life will seem normal, and the next, everything will shift. The wind will feel different, the clock will tick slower, and you will know in your bones that something is happening. They may not bring gifts. They may not say the perfect words, but they will bring truth, and that will be more powerful than anything you've known. Type Amen to get blessing 490. You were chosen to hold this meeting in your timeline. You've been spiritually prepared through every heartbreak and every tear. The preparation has been painful, but necessary. They were allowed to wander so they could understand your value fully. No imitation could hold their attention the way your authenticity does. They now know the difference between illusion and substance, and you are the latter. They are coming with eyes that can finally see you clearly. No more fog, no more ego, no more distractions. Their soul is aligned, and their mission is you. You may feel overwhelmed by the suddenness of it all. But don't resist it. You've been waiting long enough. Now let it unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 711. Archangel Michael says, the moment they lay eyes on you again, something inside them will break and rebuild instantly. This is not just a reunion. It is a spiritual collision, meant to birth new beginnings. Others will feel the energy shift around you. Jealousy will arise, but protection has already been assigned to you. No harm will reach you through this process. There is divine permission for this connection to move forward. That means no delay, no excuse, and no interference. The door that was once sealed has been unlocked with angelic authority. They are no longer scared of facing you, they are more afraid of living the rest of their life without doing it. This is why the meeting can no longer be postponed. Type Amen to get blessing 1023. They might arrive looking tired. Don't mistake it for weakness. That tiredness is the price of running from truth. They will tell you things you never expected to hear. Hidden pain, buried feelings, confessions layered with silence and sorrow. But their honesty will be unmatched. This is a cosmic reset for both of you. A path that seemed broken will suddenly become golden with opportunity. Old pain will dissolve as truth wraps you in its warmth. You will feel an undeniable peace. Not because everything will be perfect, but because what is meant will finally arrive. And what once was unfinished will now be whole. Type Amen to get blessing 864. They might cry when they see you. They might hold back at first, then let it all out at once. They've held this in for so long, it has become a flood behind a fragile dam. And now, that dam has cracked. It's not drama, it's divine release. What you're witnessing is not desperation, it's destiny finding its way back home. The angels have been whispering to them in their sleep. Every dream that ended in your memory, every voice that sounded like you, it all led to this moment. They can no longer pretend it's coincidence. Even if you don't say much when they come, your energy will speak louder than words. And they'll feel it. They'll know this is the moment they've been trying to delay but can't anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1500. They may not ask for forgiveness directly, but their eyes will tell you everything. They'll carry sorrow, apology, and gratitude all in one gaze. They will ask you silently to see the real them. The version that has been growing in your absence. The version that finally deserves to stand in your presence. you don't have to rush to respond. Just let your spirit decide. The divine has not brought this to your doorstep for confusion, it brought it for closure or rebirth. What happens next will not be forced. It will be guided, and every second will feel like destiny breathing between your ribs. Type Amen to get blessing 228. This isn't about romance only. It's about alignment. Two souls who couldn't escape each other even when they tried, they may have loved others. You may have been tempted to forget. But the thread between you both never snapped, it just stretched across lifetimes. Now, it is tightening, pulling you into the same orbit. Not to repeat the past, but to rewrite the future, one infused with truth, clarity, and deep understanding. This is the meeting that will change how you view time itself. And afterward, nothing will ever be the same. Type Amen to get blessing 1301. This is not just a message, it's a prophecy. You are about to experience something most people only read about. A divine encounter written in the highest scrolls of light. They can't delay it anymore. They've tried. But now, even their steps are not their own, they are being guided to you. When they arrive, you will feel it before you see it. Your chest will tighten, your heartbeat will change rhythm, and you'll feel warmth without knowing why. That's how you'll know, it's time. Be ready. Keep your heart open, the divine has chosen this moment just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1900. They've tried to talk themselves out of this more times than you can imagine. Logical thoughts, outside opinions, even emotional distance, all failed. Because none of it could quiet the voice within them that still calls your name. Now, that voice is louder than ever. It is echoing through every choice, every hesitation, every breath they take. And finally, they have surrendered to it. This meeting is not just about making peace. It's about completing a cycle that's been spinning for far too long. The threads of your lives are weaving again, and there is no stopping what's been set in motion. You may feel emotional in ways you haven't for years. Don't suppress it, this moment is sacred. It is permission from the divine to feel everything deeply and without shame. Type Amen to get blessing 1607. They may come quietly, but the storm inside them will be loud. Not out of anger, but out of relief. They've carried too much for too long. And seeing you is like finally putting down a burden that's crushed their spirit. You were never forgotten. Even when it looked like you were erased from their life, you were written on the walls of their soul. Time could not erase what truth had carved. This reconnection was always going to happen. The timing was the only mystery. But now, the veil has lifted. Your paths are not just crossing, they are colliding, in the kind of way that shakes the spirit into attention. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You don't need to speak first. The energy between you will say everything. Your eyes will speak a language only your souls understand. No one else will know how much this means. They won't see the spiritual warfare behind your smiles. But the angels will witness it, and they will celebrate. This moment will be both overwhelming and calming, like rain on a fire. You'll feel safe, even as emotions run wild. You'll know that you're exactly where you were always meant to be. They'll look at you like they're seeing sunlight for the first time. And you'll realize they were always searching for home in you. Type Amen to get blessing 2120. This isn't just about making things right, it's about starting from a place that was never allowed before. One where truth, healing, and divine timing are finally aligned. You are not the same person you were the last time they knew you. You're stronger, more aware, and more ready than ever. They won't recognize your energy at first, it has grown, expanded, and evolved. But deep down, they'll feel the same pull they always felt, stronger, even now. Don't underestimate what this moment means for your soul. It's not just healing, it's transformation. And it's happening in divine sequence. Type Amen to get blessing 3849. They may whisper your name when they see you. You may hear it in the wind, feel it in the stillness. That's how Spirit speaks when words fail. They've rehearsed this meeting 1,000 times in their head, but now that it's real, they'll forget everything except how they feel. And how deeply they missed you. The moment their eyes meet yours, time will bend. It won't be morning or night, it'll be destiny, wrapped in stillness. And everything around you will fade, what matters most is how you feel in that moment. Your intuition won't lie. Trust it completely. Type Amen to get blessing 2024. Archangel Michael says, when divine timing lands, it cannot be stopped by man. This encounter has been delayed, resisted, even feared, but it has never been cancelled. It was always circling back. Even if you feel unsure, trust that the heavens are orchestrating this with precision. This moment is being protected, and no one can sabotage what was written in light. You will feel the truth in your bones. Their words may stumble, but their energy will be pure. And your heart will know the difference. Every tear you cried was preparation. Every moment of silence was sacred. And now, it's your turn to be seen. Type Amen to get blessing 1188. They will carry offerings that cannot be bought: regret, apology, growth, and honesty. These are more valuable than any gift. They are proof of spiritual evolution. You've waited, not just for their return, but for their awakening, and now, you'll witness it with your own eyes. The person they were is gone. What stands before you is someone rebuilt by pain, by love, by time, and by truth. They are not perfect, but they are present. And they are here for you. Don't rush to decide. Let your heart speak before your voice does. Let your energy respond before your mind reacts. Type Amen to get blessing 778. They thought forgetting you would bring them peace, but peace never came. Only restlessness followed them like a shadow. Now they realize that you weren't just a person, you were a prophecy in their life. And the longer they ran, the louder the signs became. When they show up, it will be raw, vulnerable, human. And you will see their soul naked before you. In that moment, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Why things had to fall apart before they came together. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There is magic in reunion when it's spiritually aligned. It doesn't just feel right, it feels sacred. Like walking into a room where angels stand in silence, waiting. You'll feel warmth in your palms, tingling in your chest. These are confirmations. Don't ignore them. They may hold your hand, or they may just sit quietly beside you. But their presence will say everything you need to hear. And your spirit will exhale. This meeting will not end in confusion. It will end in clarity. Either a new beginning, or a beautiful, peaceful closure. Type Amen to get blessing 642. They can no longer pretend they don't feel this connection, it's embedded in them. And your soul feels it too. You are being rewarded not just for your patience, but for your purity. For loving even when you weren't loved right. For hoping even when you had every reason to give up. Now, the universe is aligning your reward. And it's coming in the form of a face you haven't seen in a while, but never stopped sensing. Get ready. Your spirit is about to recognize home again. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They've battled through every layer of hesitation. Every night that passed without speaking to you felt like a war with their own spirit. They now realize the cost of silence was far greater than the fear of vulnerability. This meeting was delayed not because the time wasn't right, but because their soul needed to mature. Now that growth has taken root, they are moving in your direction with a sacred urgency. Their feet may walk slow, but their heart is racing toward you. They are ready to admit what they once denied. Ready to face what they once ran from. And ready to open what they once locked behind pride and pain. The angels are clearing the path for them. There will be no confusion this time. The moment will be pure, uninterrupted, and divinely protected. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They know they hurt you. That truth alone has haunted them more than they will admit, but this time, they're not coming to explain, they're coming to repair. They are no longer scared of your reaction. What scares them more is losing the last chance to be honest with you. And that's why they're finally stepping out of their comfort zone. You may feel your heart race without knowing why. That's the spiritual signal preparing you. The moment is closer than you think. This is not about reliving the past, it's about rewriting it. This time, with maturity, clarity, and spiritual awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 2646. They know words won't be enough. They know time alone cannot heal what was once broken. So they are bringing their full truth this time. No lies. No filters, no fear. They'll tell you how they tried to distract themselves with temporary people and hollow moments. But every path led back to you. Not because of obsession, but because of divine design. You were never their mistake, you were their lesson. Their mirror. Their awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 817. Archangel Michael says, there are meetings that shift timelines, and this is one of them. When your eyes lock, a portal opens. Not one that leads to the past, but one that births a brand new reality. The heavens have waited for this moment as long as you have. It is surrounded by light. Covered by angel wings, they may hold their breath when they see you. The weight of everything unsaid will land all at once. And in that silence, love will speak. They won't beg. They won't force, but their energy will scream, I never stopped choosing you. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Even if your mind questions it, your spirit will confirm it. Everything about this moment will feel surreal, but unmistakably true. You'll feel like you're watching a dream unfold, but this time, it's real. You'll notice signs everywhere in the 24 hours before it happens. Songs that remind you of them. Objects misplaced then found. A sense of electricity in the air. Don't panic, don't resist. Just receive. You have already survived everything leading to this. Now it's time to live the reward of that survival. Type Amen to get blessing March. They may look older, wiser, or even fragile. Life has humbled them. Time has softened their ego and sharpened their soul. They will not try to pretend anymore. No masks, no performance. Just the raw truth of who they've become. They're not expecting forgiveness, but they are hoping for it. Not to erase the past, but to be free from the chains that have held them both captive. And they know only your energy holds the key. You don't have to decide anything right away. Just let the moment be what it was divinely created to be. Type Amen to get blessing 908. They've written letters they never sent. Played songs hoping the wind would carry the lyrics to you. Prayed silently that they'd get one more chance to speak their truth. And now, that chance is finally here. You may think this moment is sudden. But the universe has been building it for years. This isn't for anyone else to understand. This is sacred between souls, the kind of alignment that breaks generational cycles. Everything inside you will recognize it. Your body will calm. Your intuition will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1790. There will be no audience for this. No need for noise or approval. Just you, them, and the divine presence surrounding it all. You'll feel a shift in your chest. Like something heavy has lifted, that is the sign of karmic completion. The conversation will flow like water. Honest. Gentle. Free, and by the end of it, you will either release with love or restart with grace. Either way, you win. Type Amen to get blessing 2747. They were warned spiritually not to let this opportunity slip again. Their dreams have been repeating one message, go to them, and now they are finally listening. You won't need proof. Their presence will carry the confirmation. Their energy will be different, because this time, it's real. Not the version of them that was lost, but the version that chose to be found. And you are the light that led them home. This is what divine timing feels like. It never rushes, but it never fails. Type Amen to get blessing 351. If you felt emotional lately for no reason, this is why. Your soul already knows what's coming. It's been preparing you in silence. This is more than just a meeting. It's a spiritual collision that will awaken parts of you that have been asleep for too long. You will feel seen in a way you forgot was possible. And you will see them too, not as they were, but as they truly are. The final layer will fall away. And what remains will be real, raw, and divine. Type Amen to get blessing 611.